Hey y'all, welcome back to Calvin's Corner See Me Too. Hey, I want to do a real short video here on some of the hunting in Georgia, some of the hunting regulations and rules. Not going to go over everything, just going to give you a few of them. What we've got new this year is it's called a deer game check here in Georgia. And what that is when you shoot a deer, you download the app on your phone or your computer, and when you shoot a deer, you go in there and you put down what you shot. And in Georgia, we're allowed 12 deer total privately. You can shoot 2 bucks and 10 doe, and that seems like a lot, I know, and it probably is. One of the bucks has to have, it can be any size, and the other buck has to have 4 points on one side or the other to be legal. But you can shoot 10 doe. Alright. There's only certain dates they have doe days, which means if you're shooting a rifle, you can only shoot during certain days. Here's the counties. I'm in Whitfield County, right here. Sorry. And there's only certain dates that you can shoot, and they have them listed right here. You know, it's not going to focus. You're not going to be able to see them, but you might be able to see this right here. Either sex, if you're shooting a crossbow or a bow all year long, you can shoot anything you want. But again, you can only get 10 doe, and you can only get 2 bucks. And that goes with rifles as well, and muzzle loaders. I think we get like a week of muzzle loader, and then it goes to rifle season. Now, you can shoot your crossbow all year long, but once it goes into muzzle loader or rifle season, you have to wear your 500 square inches of orange, like this little young man right here, once it becomes gun season to be legal. You can wear it all the time if you want, but you don't have to. That's why in my video I didn't have orange on, okay? Some of y'all had asked about that, and I appreciate that. There's no law saying, as of yet, that you have to wear a harness either, and I don't wear a harness when I go up in a tree like 15, 20 feet. I'm really careful in my climber, and when I'm on a ladder stand, I just go up and sit down, and never had no problem, you know. So I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you worrying it, but I think it's going to be okay. Golly, looks like I got something on my camera. It's driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. Alright, so I want to go over that real quick, and but the game check deal, yeah, that's supposed to help curb poaching. What it is you have to get a confirmation number when you take it to a process house, and if you take it down there and you don't give them a process number, they won't process it. I mean, you know, they won't if you don't give them a confirmation number, they will not process it. Okay, and so if you process it at home, that's fine. But you still have to have a confirmation number, you know, when you call it in, you know. So there's nothing saying nobody can go and shoot one and make it to the house and skin it out and not tell a soul. I'm sure it's going to happen. But if they get caught, they're in bad trouble. They give you print out your license, and what you do is you write it down. And when you get out of the woods, or you get to where you can, if you want to do it while you're there, if you get signal, you can go ahead and do the game check on your phone, and it tells you how to do it step by step. You just put down what kind it is, where it was, the date, and all that, what county, and enter, and it sends you back a confirmation number, and you write that down on your license, and you're legal. And if the game warden catches you, pulls you over, you've got all the information he needs right there. He'll let you go out on your way. Now, if you go to a wildlife management area and you have a stamped to hunt wildlife management areas, I can use my tags if I'm using crossbow. Just like I'm hunting on my property, I can hunt on wildlife management area property, but I still have to use my tags. If it's an open hunt, and usually that is during gun season, they tag them for you, because you're bringing the deer in, and what you're doing is letting them look at the deer's teeth. They look at them when they weigh them, and they decide whether they need to have more food plots, or they got too many deer. They may actually open up and have more open hunts the next year to kind of thin deer down. But more than likely, they'll end up putting more food plot in, and, you know, just burning out lower brush, And every time they do that, they change the hunting area and they change the way the deer react in the area. They actually move around when they burn brush on one side, or they clear out a thicket on one side, or they make and let this side grow up. And it makes the deer move. So every year you go back to that hunt spot, that favorite spot may not be a favorite spot before long. You know, it forces you to move and look for different areas, and it puts everybody back on a level playing field. You know, you got these people that go there. That's my hunting spot. I've been there forever. Yeah, well, go ahead, because as they change it, eventually that spot's not going to be any good, and that's what's good about it. And so, you know, you're helping them out. You're bringing the deer in. They're going to tag them for you, so you can potentially get a whole lot of deer in one year. You can, if you tag out, you got 12 deer. You're on your tags. If you go to wildlife management areas and you get 5 or 6 deer that they tag for you, you're talking about a ton of deer. I mean, that's just one person. So it's really a lot of fun. You know, I enjoy getting out and hunting, and I know it wasn't the biggest buck I shot on my video, but it's deer meat. It's meat in the freezer. I put a lot of time and effort into making, you know, my trip to the woods. You know, my climber, my equipment, my you know, getting up 5 o'clock in the morning. Everybody want to lay up and sleep. You know, hey, I get up in the morning. I already got dressed. I've done descended down. I carry my stuff out. I get ready. I've done scouted the spot, and I do the hunt. You know, and I take the time to do the video. And I know a lot of y'all really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed doing it. It's great. It's awesome. But you know, it kind of irks you a little bit when you hear somebody say, "Oh, you shot Bambi." That is the worst movie that was ever made. All it does is make hunters like we're doing something we ain't supposed to do, and then half the people, if not everybody that was here, somebody in their family eat deer to live. You know what I mean? Down in the past. So hunting's a good thing, whether you like meat or not. I think vegetarians was unheard of back in the day because got tired of eating grass. He wanted to eat some deer. All right, but anyways, I just wanted to give y'all some of them little rules and regulations and what's going on, so you kind of get a better idea on what's going on down here in Georgia. And I know there's lots more rules and regulations. Believe it or not, you're not allowed to hunt over bait, but you can shoot any hog or all the hogs you want. And in the southern part of the state, you can hunt hogs over bait, and there's no limit. And you don't have to tag hogs. You just kill them and you got them. They're yours. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you can kill as many coyotes you want as well, because all they do is thin down the deer herd, and it's not really good for the environment. Like hogs, they're not good for the environment. So I just wanted to, you know, this is sort of like a little question and answer. So if y'all got some more questions, and I'll try to give you the answers. And I'm going to do this live. Well, not live. I'm going to do a follow-up video on this, like I always do. And I'll probably do it with a little camera so y'all can see my face and everything. But I do have one more question for y'all. Okay? It comes from Canada. I would like to ask the question to all of my followers and my viewers, and I really appreciate every one of y'all. Okay? It's a lot of fun. This would not be any fun if I didn't have nobody commenting back. So, as long as I get comments and, it's commentary, I love it. The question is, what do you know about Canada? I mean, do you know anything about Canada's laws? Do you know anything about what kind of food they buy? Here's one little thing I'll tell you that I found out watching somebody's video. They get milk, most of them up there, when they get their milk, it comes in a bag. I've never, ever seen milk in a bag. Outside of working at Dairy Queen, when they used to bring the stuff in a bag and it went in the machine and it froze it, and you used it, or in a milk machine at at a Waffle House or something. You put that milk in a little bag, you throw it in there, and it comes out with a nipple, and they use it, and that's the only thing. Any other thing, my whole life, I've always had milk in a jug. You know what I mean? And that's the way 90%, if not more, of Americans are. So, but up there, it comes in a bag. So, it's kind of cool. So, things like that. What do you really know about Canada? Do you know anything about their political, how it works, how they vote? There's a lot of things that I don't know about it, and I have to say that I'm really dumbfounded when it comes to that. So maybe y'all can enlighten me, and I'd like to see the comments, and I can't wait till these comments come back. So, all right, within about a week or so, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna answer these. And I want to like y'all to have me some good questions, and y'all answer my question if you can. If you know anything about Canada, I really appreciate it. This is Calvin's Corner Semi 2. I just want y'all to know I love each and every one of y'all, and I really appreciate y'all coming by my corner. It's awesome. Hey, look, I got a bunch more room for some stickers. Y'all shoot me a PM, and I'll give you my address, and send me a sticker, and I'll send you one back. All right, this is Calvin's Corner Semi 2, and appreciate it. Y'all come back and see me.